Show on me. Who we got? So we got in the building. We got one viewer. Shout out to y'all. It's all right. We only got 30 subs. I'm not in the algorithm yet. Just wanted to like make a quick little live. You know, I'm very very proud of my wife. I for reporting certain hood booger over here making death threats, and you know you can't play with everybody's name like that. Now me, I'm with the smoke. I'm all for it. But she's not with it. You know, you're not going to be talking about my wife and talking about she got syphilis and all that, whatever. My wife is not a content creator. She don't be involved in nobody's business. She don't get involved in internet stuff. She's a businesswoman, a mother, a wife, an activist. Everybody's not an uncivilized cave beast. You know what I mean? So, you know, we know we got a lot of uncivilized cave beasts, melanated cave knuckle draggers out there. They think that everybody like them. No, you know, some people actually read. Some people actually have decorum. You know, some people actually, you know, they're civilized. Not everyone's a knuckle dragging hood booger. Remember, right? So you're not going to be just on here just like talking crazy, talking about, you know, people that have nothing to do with nothing, that they got syphilis and also kind of crazy or whatever. No, then you talk about you're in a gang and you're going to send gang members to kill her sister-in-law. Like, yo, like, you remember, eyes don't come from the America. She's not from America. She don't come from the hood. Her father's a detective. So all, you know, the little sexual deviants, the little blood drinking witches and all that. Like, man, she don't listen. She's sophisticated. That's why everybody like they don't respect the little hood boogers. The little hood boogers, y'all do your little hood booger things on a hood booger time. Nobody cares about little booger wolf, hood booger, bang tail, slam pig. You know, y'all uncivilized, tattooed up garbage cans. You know, that's what y'all, right? Everybody's not like that, right? And you know, the brothers don't like the uncivilized cave beast. And I'm not even talking about pale people. I'm talking about these nigga bots over here thinking that everybody is just like them. You know, filthy mouth, trash can, talking this nonsense over here, just lying, making up stuff. Now, you know, and the funny thing is, everybody knows that the stuff this cave beast is saying is a lie. She's only mad because they're cornered and they're looking stupid, right? And there's nothing they can do. So what's the next step was what? Start lying. No, all the lines. Show them, yeah, son. Deviant, show them. Now, well, I thought. Well, listen. I always had. Listen. We all have always had our eye on her because you know you got to like realize like witches and warlocks. You know if you know what they do, you know what I'm saying. Like you know, we always had our eye on them, and it ain't even just like me. It's not just me. It's a lot of people have. You know, they be like, yo, watch her. Watch all of them. They don't like you. You'll notice a lot of Israelites they'll watch, but they don't comment because they don't like witches and warlocks. They know they're drinking blood, doing rituals, all that. Then they come over here and try to pop. Oh, I'm a molest victim. You know what I mean? It's kind of like we got like a person like Mr. Randy over here talking about sending her little gang members to kill my sister and all that or whatever. First off. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not about to get into all that because, first off, ain't no street person into that kind of stuff going to get on the internet and say something so stupid. What? Listen, I'll tell a person in a minute, like, yo, if you're in a certain city, and I've been in many cities in America, yeah, I'll get your ass knocked out. But I'm not going to get on the internet and start talking about unaliving somebody. That's just stupid. Second off, Yeah. It's Queen Stone, and then they flagged my channel because Nandy was talking crazy about me as usual, right? I'm not even sub to her. His sister's coming to me and like, yo, Judah, man, like, yo, you hear what Nandy's saying about you? I'm like, no, I'm not sub to her. So they'll like take a screenshot, not a screenshot, but they'll like take a clip of the audio and they'll play it. And they don't like Nandy, and they don't like Queen Stone. They don't like these people, all right? They're uncivilized cave beasts. Show us, Sister Kana. No, word up. Any day now, Sister Kana. You know, little Zamar going to be here. Shout out to Brother Deviant. Right? So, you know, then people start looking. They're like, wait a minute. The stuff that they're saying don't add up. How are they advocates? But they got a straight pedal on the panel. It don't add up. It don't. Now, like, so if you go look at her video, now remember too, this is what happened, and this is when people begin to turn against them. I was on Queen Sorrel's channel. She was talking about Sonetta or something, or I forgot what it was, whatever. Anyway, here come Nandy, and y'all already know how Nandy do. Nandy always be looking for people. She used to do it all the time on my channel. Whenever she would see Sonetta, she'd be like, drop the link. We'd be over there having a peaceful build about something or whatever. She want to come over and argue and kick up dust and act like a uncivilized cave beast. And we would be like, no, we're not doing that right now. Whatever, right? She said, Brandy, I will for protection for the baby boy. Oh, you know what? I pray for you guys all the time, Sister Kana, you and Deviant, the day. I pray for all the believers. So, you know what I mean? Maybe I would make that baby good and healthy. 10 toes, 10 fingers, you know what I'm saying? Smiley, you know what I mean? And lots of love, you know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you, Brother Deviant. Because you know what I mean? Ain't nobody, ain't no one dealing with these uncivilized hood booger, melanated cave beast and their old ghetto fabulous BS. Ain't no one dealing with that. We come from the hood too, but some of us know how to. We have sense. These are the kind of people you don't bring into your house because they're uncivilized. You know what they act like this on the internet. Imagine what their life is like outside. They probably got dirty diapers outside, a workout bench. They probably all tatted up all over their body. Probably was in strip clubs doing just living a filthy animal life because they get on the internet and they act just like that. So right? So then what I mean. Now look, now Tor Knight's already heard it because it's already in the chat. Y'all heard all the lies. Judah got raped. Judah was touching kids. This, that, and the other, so forth and so on. Blah 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 blah. Now all of these is lies, and everyone knows it's lies, and no one believes you, whatever, right? Then she made the big mistake, start talking about I. Right? I don't know you, hood booger. Okay? Even if she is Japanese, we got her calling her. Now, let me tell you this real quick. YouTube ought to be ashamed of themselves because YouTube is rigged. YouTube knows darn well that woman called I a Japanese bitch, call her Ling Ling, this, that, other, and that's racism, right? That's hate speech, right? Well, why the hell is she allowed to continue with this unless she got, you know what I'm saying? So I did what I does best. She's Japanese. She's not about to get into no hood booger squabbles with no cave beast. No, she straight called the FBI. You're gonna send what to do what? Nah, she's not playing those games at all. Me, I'm with the smoke, but I'm not gonna get online talking crazy. Like I'm not gonna get on here saying none of that. That's just stupidity. Don't no street people act like that, right? Deviant said, "Connor, I didn't see it until late in the chat. I was asleep. I did it when I woke up." Hey, yo, thank you, brother Deviant, and I hope who others, you know what I mean? Like, yo, these fools is doing too much. They're like, I'm into these people are like some kind of like agents. It's funny how they're always the victim of something or whatever, but their actions actions ain't like that. If you're a victim of sexual violation, you would think that you would have some type of decorum and like discipline and like no. These people over here doing rituals, they in sex cults, they in witchcraft, they summoning demons and all that. No, wait a minute. How are you a decent human being and a mother? And you involved with Satanism? How? That doesn't even make any sense. That means that pretty much everything you pretty much say is unbelievable. It's like now you may not even have been violated. You might have been doing it willingly, which still is wrong if you was underage. But think about it. There's no way. Well, y'all son, that's what I'm saying too. How you supposed to be? Just listen. This person talking about she's from the gangster disciples, but she flagging. Now, no, wait a minute. We know gang members. The only time they snitching is when they getting football numbers in prison. How you gonna flag on YouTube, but you over here talking about any and everybody? But then when you get aired out and you're poking the dude, you're talking about me every day. You're talking about my wife, talking about my kids. Then when I put your picture up and I make a comedy thing out of it. Excuse me, burped. When I pull your picture up and I start making fun of you because you're talking crazy, then the Queen's throwing in them and Nandy want to flag, and they want to then make a lie and say I made a channel to talk crazy behind their back. Wait a minute. I don't need to do that. I'm a man. I said, when I called out Queen's Throne, Uncle Suge, Nandy, and Leo, and the rest of the sexual deviants, does it look like I was running? No. They flagged my channel because they know I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. When I say I'm going to get you, that's exactly what I mean. Right? Because I am from the streets. I don't know where they come from, but where they come from, they snitching. Right? But don't bring I into it, because I don't have nothing to do with your hood boogery, your melanated cavebeastery, and your drug addiction and whatever else foul lifestyle you live in. My wife don't act like that, and my wife don't know nothing about none of that. She don't know. Okay. Well, Yasin, the reason why it's suspect is because these people. But that's not the point, Yasin. You're like missing the point. These people are coming on here and they lying. They're saying that they are grape victims, MLS victims. But if you are a part of that, and remember, when I met let's put it this way: the melanated cave beast was lying, trying to say that I had syphilis and I was getting penetrated in my behind, and I got syphilis from and that she was underage, and this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 and just lying. And it's kind of like, this is sad. You're a 50-year-old woman, 50-plus-year-old woman, and you on the internet lying because you got exposed because your little group are the sexual deviants that son that it was talking about. And it's a fact, because if it wasn't the truth, if I was lying, you wouldn't be making videos talking about I have syphilis and I got a sister in Cleveland, which I don't. I don't have a little sister. All my sisters are all older than me. Matter of fact, I'm the youngest one, except for my stepbrother, but he's not really my brother. I'm the baby. So, you know what I mean? Like, it don't even make no sense. It doesn't, and look, they do all this acting like they're activists. They're not no activists. I, as an activist, I was in Gary, Indiana, going to the hood. Okay, working with kids and with disabled people, or well, I don't say disabled. People with challenges in the hood at night in Gary, Indiana, which is very dangerous. When I met me, I was in upstate New York between Buffalo and Rochester, where Buffalo has one of the highest murder rates in America. That's where I met I. I knows. I'll show you pictures of me and some of my students. We know we've been around children that have been abused. These people don't. These people are lying. They're involved, and they're just using this as a play to get content about Brother Polite. They don't care about kids, because if they cared about kids, they wouldn't have a chomo on their panel. 19 years old, messing with a 13-year-old girl, a baby. My little girl, my oldest daughter, is about to be 13 in 10 days. Well, I'm sorry, a little bit less than that. About a month, a little less than a month, right? Yeah, man. So it's not about yeah. And now I'm with the smoke, but if you got to start lying and acting like, first off, how would you know if I have syphilis or not? And two, how would you know if I have syphilis or not? And this, like, you're just lying, and everybody knows you're lying, right? Now people seeing that I'm not on my channel because they flagged it, that's just gonna make people angry. Y'all remember when Chris Harris did that? Everyone turned against Chris Harris. Why? Because if you're gonna talk the talk, walk the walk. But these people don't do that. Okay, Yasin said, I heard the video. That's why I said it's suspect. Only now they talking about this. Right? That's what I'm saying, because we got them cornered. We got them cornered. Do y'all know that there would be Israelites who would go over and they would like do things on purpose? They would say, Queen Stone, you're doing God's work. She wouldn't even respond to them. You know why? Because she don't believe in God. Because she over here doing rituals and doing witchcraft. She know God ain't dealing with her. She knows that God might use her to do the most. I can use Donald Trump if he want to do. He used Nebuchadnezzar. He can use whoever he uses. The white man to punish us. The Most High can do what he want. That don't mean that he love you. That don't mean that he's using you for holiness. That don't mean that what you're doing is right. He might use you for this for whatever purpose he needs, and then get rid of you. These people don't study the Torah. They're living a beast life, an animal life. They don't know nothing. All they know is they get on the internet and act like a bunch of baboons. Uncivilized cave beast, right? This is not particular to no particular quote unquote race, because it can be a Japanese cave beast, a black cave beast, a white cave beast, a so-called black cave beast. An uncivilized cave beast is an uncivilized cave beast. You just can't go around tearing up people's. You can't just, you know what I'm saying? You can't take everybody everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't know how to act. So these hood boogers get on the internet, and as screwed up as their life is, you can tell their life is like that because they project it on internet. And they try to use, I'm a victim, I survived, child molestation, blah, 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 blah. No, you was out there hoeing. That's what the problem is. You was out there hoeing. You got exposed. You don't like it. You have selective outrage, selective advocacy. If you're an advocate, you don't pick Brother Polite because he's a public figure. How about the person that nobody knows? Right? Why don't you focus on the person that's sitting right there on your panel that you know is doing wrong, but you ain't gonna say nothing. Right? So she comes in and starts talking crazy. Now remember, of course I get it. With me, I know it comes with the territory. Right? I've been on this thing for 10 years, just on YouTube for 10 years. I get it. We done heard so many lies. We done seen people hack them, trying to hack my account, all fake Junaz accounts. This just comes with the territory when it comes to me. I get it. Like, I'm built for this, right? But what you're not going to do is you're not going to mess with a woman who is not a content creator. She does not beef with people. She does not talk crazy to people. She does not dox people. She's not saying anything about anyone. She's minding her own business. And then you're going to get online with your hood booger self, knowing that your life is a complete wreck and come on, man. Like, what are we talking about here? I think everybody pretty much gets a clue about how these people are living. They live in foul, uncivilized. They need the Torah more than anybody. And the crazy thing is, they need the Torah so they can clean themselves up, so they can stop acting like animals, like baboons. But they don't want to. They're so used to that beast life, that cave beast life, that they don't want to clean up. So you can imagine, what are these people doing off the internet? Right? Thank you. Your eye's right. She said, if you started, you should expect something back. It's simple. I mean, yeah, we all heard in elementary school, every action has a reaction. You're not going to keep talking about Judah, and then blah, 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 and your wife, your Japanese, bitch, blah, 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 and then you don't think that you're not going to get a reaction? Of course you're going to get a reaction. And she got it, and she didn't like it. Now, the crazy thing is Nandy was live when I was live streaming. So whoever was in the chat, which was Queen's Throne, Leo, and the Skittles Club, they're the ones. Because as soon as Nandy's pictures came up and then jokes started coming, and listen, people saw it. That's why people turned against him. I just talked to somebody yesterday. He was like, yo, man, you killed Nandy. With just jokes. Jokes. And she couldn't take it. Jokes. So she may not have been the one that flagged, but that's her crew. Remember, her crew is supposed to be victims of molestation. Lies. I don't believe it either now. I don't believe it. I believe they was just all hoeing. I don't believe it. There's no way you're going to get on the internet and just start lying and then have selective advocacy and selective outrage, but you are a victim of this. That's not how victims act. I study psychology. You have to be. She's a therapist. We know how people move. You're not going to get on the internet and start lying. Right? These people didn't do a darn thing. They was out there hoeing. And the ones that did get violated, which they probably did, and that's very, very sad, and I wish that didn't happen to them, when they're clearly deviants. Clearly, we have people that are close to us that have been violated, like we told you, and they don't act right. I ain't saying that they out doing whatever. As a matter of fact, if they are violating kids, we don't know about it because we moved away. But there's a percent chance that possibly they may, in fact, have done that or be doing it. We're not going to deny that because it happened to them. Right? So they didn't realize that all that old anti-Israelite, whatever, they don't realize, like, yeah, we're so-called black people. They forgot about that. So when they say we're not Israelites and they keep calling it a religion, no, your pedophilia is a religion. Okay, your witchcraft is a religion, and your religion of witchcraft involves child sacrifice. And sacrifice doesn't always mean unaliving people. It could be sacrificing the child's innocence by letting some man violate the child. Because these people don't care. If they don't care about themselves, why would they care about their children? They don't care. They're liars. That's why I don't believe. That's why that people are turning against them. So you'll notice. I did a great job. He also said, "You Mirror, I agree with you. I agree with you. Accuse me of something, you better have paperwork. We from the hood." That's what I'm saying. I think some of these people are not really from like the hood. I think probably they grew up on a pig farm, was probably raising like chickens and sheep and lambs, because the way they move is not street at all. There's nothing street about these people. Nothing. You got dudes making fake accounts under my name, leaving gay accounts. What is hood about that? Show me a hood dude that makes fake accounts on YouTube and leaves gay comments. What's ghetto? There's nothing street or hood about any of that. Nothing. Then when the dude gets exposed, he tries to go on Israelite, yes, Leo, we saw you on Bakwash's channel, but bro, it's too late for all that, bro. Get your butt back over there with the Skittles crew. Get over there. Yeah, your crew is the same crew with the one dude who said he wishes he met a whole bunch of African chicks so he can get them all in the behind. He didn't mention nothing about the actual what he's supposed to be doing, which is the initial thing that men want from women. He's talking about he want to get them in the behind, and everybody in Torah Nights is like got quiet, like what? But then we figured it out when he hit the panel. We were like, oh, we got it. When we heard his voice, we were like, okay, we got it. He's one of them boys. Right? Taste the rainbow, nigga. I mean, it is what it is. Ain't no hate speech, but we know he don't keep the Torah. We know he don't believe in the Most High because he go over and listen to a woman with a foul mouth who just sits there and just yells all day long about absolutely nothing and talk about everybody and really has no room to talk about anybody. It'd be one thing if you talk about something of substance that someone's like doing and you're like trying to do right and you're seeing these people living wrong and you're like pointing it out, that's one thing. But when you're a cave beast, an uncivilized knuckle dragger, you can't talk about nobody. Then you're so uncivilized and so unintelligent, you think that you can compete with people who are intelligent. No, we've been doing this. There was no black sector when we came on here. There was no beef sector when we came on here. These dudes are new. Y'all amateurs. Y'all don't know who y'all messing with. When y'all was off supporting Brother Polite and worshiping him and listening to everything he said, we was putting in work on these YouTube streets. Some brothers is out on the street corners teaching. Some brothers on the internet breaking down the language, the history, the this and the that, whatever. Everybody has their part to play. But now when you get these new people coming on with the beef and black sector and their doxing and all this kind of talking about people's babies and all this kind of wild stuff, we had never heard of this. This is some new hood booger stuff. We don't know anything about any of that. But what happened was they stupid. They didn't know that we've been doing this. So they're not on our level to compete with us. And it's too many of us anyways. Show them green flowers. It's too many of us anyways to be over here trying to mess with us. You might as well just get off of YouTube and go to Rumble or something with that. Because you mess with Israelites, we're gonna get you. It's just way too many of us. And everybody is not on the internet. Or everybody's not on the panel. Some people just listen. And we got people who are we got people who are police. We got people who are computer specialists. We got people in this field, this, that, whatever. And they love Torah Nights. And when they see the uncivilized Cavebeast hood booger, and they go look and they listen to y'all, they're like, nah, y'all gotta go, Ain't no one listening to that. Ain't no civilized person dealing with that. Yasin said, Judah, why is somebody so-called Torah Nights going against you? Keep your friends close, enemies closer. Yasin, it's always been like this. We can't even count. But we realized though, probably after 40 people, we realized that's the Most High doing that. You know, hey, you know what it said? Hey, many are called, few are chosen. Right? We get it now. That's why when the Most High get rid of him, you don't see us being like, oh man, he was good. We're like, hey, if the Most High checked his heart or her heart and found out that it's full of filth, dirty diapers, cigarette butts, filth. If they mind ain't right, if all they think about is evil all day, if they wicked, if they liars, if they selective outrage and selective advocacy, and he sees that, he's going to come against you. He's going to move you out away so you can go hang out with the rest of the filthy animals. And then you sit there and you know it. Like Leo knows where he at. He knows because he's seen all the other dudes get kicked out. I didn't kick him out. Yeah, I kicked him out. He knows. He's trying to fight it because I saw him on Brother Elder Bakwash live Hard Rock Truth channel. He commented like 40 times. When's the last time you ever seen Leo ever on an Israelite video commenting? He don't watch Israelite videos. He watches, Taste the Rainbow community, videos. He watches druggies and the weirdos, the geeks and losers that people don't hang out with. He likes them kind of people. Now, when he kind of like realizes, oh shoot, I'm a Killer Bee now. Yes, you are. Yes, you might as well go join Killer Bee's crew. That's what the Most High thinks about you. And coming back, I don't know, man. I ain't never seen anybody come back from the dead. I just haven't seen it. But my motto, shoot, better him than me. I'd rather the Most High get rid of these knuckle draggers than me. Keep me in the Torah. Don't take the Holy Spirit from me. I don't want to be a knuckle dragger. I want to look at the dudes who Most High got rid of and do this. Right? Because the Torah is wealth. Right? Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Not being an uncivilized cave beast. Yeah, of course. That's where they at. Yeah. Killer Bee, Chris Harris, Josh. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. Right? That's why we appreciate the people that are like loyal, like Deviant, Jeremiah, Sister Kiana, the people that are like loyal. Ain't nobody asking for no money. Ain't no one asking for no PayPal, no Cash Apps. Ain't no one asking for nothing. We don't ask. I'm not a leader of anybody. I ain't telling nobody what to do, how to dress. Like certain camps. Some people may need structure, but they like camps. So but not to poop on the camps, but we're just a group of believers. That's all. We're not a religion. Well, everyone knows it already. But when you get these agents who really might not be our people, remember, even that's why I say I don't think the New Testament is entirely like fake, because it's too much stuff that just makes sense, like the wheat and the tares. You get some people that look like they're kind of like might be our people, but their whole spirit is off. They get that old devilish, sneaky little weird spirit, and some people can peep it. And what they said, they was like, "Yo, Judah, man, keep your eye on Queen Stone, man. I don't trust her." And I'm like, okay, duly noted. Sisters too. Sisters like, yo, I don't know, man. Like, Judah, I don't, they're like, I don't know how you even go over there. They hate Israelites over there. And I'm like, yeah, I know that, because every time I go over there, some sexual deviant starts attacking me in the chat. Now, I'm like, I'm not about to go to someone's chat and start arguing, right? I don't do that. I'll just leave, right? Because I'm not going to go, if someone's doing a show and some clout chasing man fan wants my attention, or some hood booger looking for my attention, I'm not gonna like argue with you on somebody else's channel. I don't do that. Now on my channel, I'm gonna get you. And that's what happened. So hood booger, Mr. Randy, on Queen Stone's channel, sees I'm in the chat, starts attacking me, right? Queen Stone highlights it. Israelites, not even just Torah, Israelites saw it, like, hey man, why Queen Stone highlighting these comments to you about you? I'm like, oh well, I don't, you already know what it is. Like you asking me, you already know what it is. You know these niggas ain't living right. If these are niggas at all, we don't know what these people are, right? The whole spirit is off, right? What does it say? It said that the Israelites would wake up in the last days. If these niggas still sleep, these might be some Canaanites Where you hear that y'all get mad when Jeremiah be saying that, but they really might be some Canaanites. They might really be uncivilized cave beasts. These niggas don't have no souls. If they had a soul, then why they be doing the stuff they do? Cave beasts don't have a soul. He's a goddamn animal, a useless eater. They don't care. You gonna have your kids around these people? No. Listen, 8 out of 10 times they're gonna get touched or something crazy is gonna happen. Show them, Amats. Right? 9 out of 10 times, 8 out of 10, you leave your kid around these so-called victims, your kid gonna get touched. How many people have we seen? We seen. When I say this, I'm not making fun of Hassan Campbell. I don't think it's funny about what happened to him, but he did kind of admit, lightweight, that he kind of like touches kids too, or at least he did. Right? We had a few other people say that, and why? That's not uncommon. Hurt people. Or if they're not touching kids, then they're living a promiscuous, foul life where they're, doing exactly what the Torah said don't do, which is an abomination to Yahweh. They live in that lifestyle. Y'all remember, I ain't got to say no names. Y'all remember the one Puerto Rican chick that I brought out? I ain't going to tell her business, but let's just say she was passed around as a kid. Now, she just lay down with this anything. It don't even matter. You can be a homeless dude under the bridge. You getting some. She bring you up, bring you home. You getting some. We all seen it. Homeless Jesus. These weirdos don't feel right around us. They don't feel right. Let me tell you something real quick. Watch this. I'm glad I is right here. In Cleveland, one day, I took I to the hood, right, on Kinsman. And the dude was like one of my herb dealers, one of my weed dealers, right? So we go there, and we're sitting in his room and stuff or whatever, like, smoking or whatever. I wasn't. She don't smoke. And there was a stripper chick in there that he was dealing with. So me, I, and the stripper chick are sitting on the same couch, and homeboy is sitting on his bed, and we're all talking about whatever. The stripper chick wouldn't even look at I. No eye contact, didn't say hello, wouldn't even whatever. Why? She didn't feel right being in the same room with I, because she could tell I's energy. You could tell I ain't never been on no stripper pole. Nobody had ever stuck no dollar bills in her panties. She wasn't busting it wide open. She was dressed, fully clothed. Even the dude, he was a kind of like wasn't so much a hood dude. He had moved to the hood. Even he began to like I. I'm talking like he would just stare at I's Facebook. He even told me, he was like, I just stare at I's Facebook for hours. I'm like, bruh, like, this is my wife, bro. What you talking about? But he know the difference between what he was dealing with and I. The girl, the woman herself knew. She wouldn't. Am I lying? If you're still there, put a yes or no. Did that stripper chick did she even say hello, or even? She acted like she was sitting right next to I. She didn't say a word to her. Why? Did that stripper chick even say anything to you? Did she even say hello or make eye contact at all to you? At Rush's house in Cleveland, where you were playing with his kids and his mom came home. She'll answer. Watch. She remember in Cleveland. We was in Kinsman in the hood. Hurry up, man. I don't know why it's taking forever. I said, I remember that. She sat there quietly and said nothing to me. This woman didn't say. So no, wait a minute. That woman is the same woman as you see these old loud-mouthed hyenas with the old filthy toilet mouths and their eyes, living a slam pig life. That's them. Don't think for a second they look down on I. They don't look down on her. They look up to her. And it's not just I. You don't think they feel the same way about Kiana, Deviant's wife? They know they can't sit next to Kiana. They know they ain't gonna feel right because they know what they've been through and what they've been doing. She ain't down with it. She don't live like that. She was raised upright, right? And all the other decent sisters are around us. They're looking at these women like, okay, we clearly know what these women were doing. And that's why they get on the internet with this old beef sector, black sector, or whatever. They live in a foul life. These are the same old foul chicks that be out fighting in the street, banging every nigga in the neighborhood. Got baby daddies spread all over the place, tattoos everywhere. You know, just hopping from rod to rod to rod, right? And that's what they are. So they think that everybody's like them. Sorry, sir, and ma'am, everybody's on a melanated cave beast. It's just you and your kind, okay? And you're not going to get on the internet and think you're just going to like play with everybody's name. Is not like you. She don't like y'all type of people. She don't be around y'all type of people, just like we don't like being around y'all. You don't see me. I don't care about no goddamn Queen's throne. I don't care. I don't even believe she was even a victim. I don't believe it. Because now I'm seeing how she act and what she do. A victim don't act like that. Selective advocacy. No. So what she's saying is, Brother Polite is just focus on Brother Polite. But the dude up on her panel who accused me of accusing him, well, I didn't know nothing about this dude. Now I do. And now I'm saying, bruh, what are you doing 19 years old getting babies pregnant? Brenda's got a baby ass nigga. What are you doing? I'm from Cleveland, fool. There's women, you could have got a woman that was a girl that was like a year or two younger than you. When I was 19 years old, my girlfriend was 18. Not 13, 14 years old. Bruh, what are you talking about? At 19 years old, I'm going to say it again. I wasn't even in high school. I was in college. So what are you doing in college age dealing with a baby? I'm sorry, 2 babies getting them pregnant. And then you look at these women, and then they don't say anything. Now, Dr. Enki, yeah, we're going to have to, it's going to be a problem. Yeah, there's a problem because you can't say anything. You can't talk about Brother Polite without talking about Queen's Throne, Nandy, Uncle Shug, and the rest of the sexual deviants. You can't. You can't do it, sir. You have to separate yourself, sir, or you must come under attack. You're not going to just attack. You are down with Brother Polite. We saw videos of you. I mean, we get it. I'm not banging on you, Inky, but we saw videos of you down with Polite. We already knew that already. You was Polite's homeboy. But now you're going against Brother Polite on these quote-unquote victims and survivors channels when there's a whole dude that got 2 babies pregnant. 2 of them. And probably tried to lie and make it seem like it was only 4 years apart when it could have been 11 years apart. But you know how these nasty dudes are who can't get no women? They seduce these little girls. That's what they do. How? When brothers started talking to me, they were like, look. I'm gonna say this. Y'all remember when I first heard about it? What did I say? I was like, yeah, it's a little young. And I said, yeah, technically, if the parents of those 2 little girls said, hey, look, yo, this is statutory rape. Yo, homeboy, you going to jail. That's statutory rape. You're a grown man. You can go to the military and unalive people. She can't even drive a car. She can't get her license until she's 16, but she wasn't 16. She was 14, 13. That's rape, buddy. And where is Queen's Throne's advocacy? Where's the anger? There is no anger. She over here flagging my channel because her little friend, some little foul-mouthed hooker, was talking crazy. She allowed it, thought it was cute, kiki, ha ha ha, thought that it was all good and didn't know that we outnumber them and they don't have the firepower like that. Now we're looking at them crazy. We took our barrels off the HOK, now we got them aimed at them, and now they looking crazy. So that's why you're seeing Yuck Mouth over here lying on everybody. And Matt said, when people talk long enough, they expose themselves. Ask Kofi. Nobody's. Yo, and I'm not laughing at that situation. I'm laughing at Matt's comment because that's true. And remember, Queen Stone kept fighting me on that. Did she not? that brother Kofi said he went from like 50, like at least 4 or 5 different ages. First, she was 5 years younger. He met her. It was 36, and it just kept changing and changing and changing. And Queen Stone kept saying, "Well, they're only like 5 years apart." And I'm looking at her crazy, like, did you not just Yara totally, bruh? What are you talking about? That's I'm looking at her crazy, like, wait a minute, you heard what he just said. I told you about ET, Judah. ET? I don't get it. ET. Wait, hold on. Do you mean QT? I'm not sure. ET. Elapsed time? I don't know. Extraterrestrial? I'm not sure what you mean, Matt. But Queen's Toilet kept arguing with me, and I kept looking at her crazy, and I made a video like, yo, like, what, man, LDR just exposed, just got him to admit that she was young as get out. Not 4 years, 5 years. No, it was way older than that. Then a new woman. Oh, okay. Well, I know. I'm actually like one of them, but it was like a whole bunch of other people too. Were like, don't trust her. Something ain't right. Right? Something ain't right. And that's why they flagging channels now, because they realize, oh shoot, now they're coming for us. Yes, we're coming for you. Yes, we're coming for you. What are you gonna do? Flag my channel when it comes back in 2 weeks? That's okay. I'll just have everybody come over here and subscribe over here, and we're gonna carry on the conversation of why did Queen Soul try to like save Kofi when clearly Elder Yara had Kofi admitting that those years were pretty far apart. That she was clearly a little girl. Clearly. Then it became another woman, another little girl came into the picture, and we're like, man, how many little girls is it? I mean, she better make as many as she can, because when my channel comes back, it's over. And guess who I talked to? Sonnetter. Oh yeah, I talked to him yesterday. I told him, like, yo, man, the only reason I don't deal with you because you're a blasphemer. You're a blasphemer. But guess what? He's watching. He knows. What is Queen? She can't say nothing. Nothing at all. When my channel come back, everybody gonna see. We're gonna have a long beef tube 47, and we're gonna get try to get up to 1,000 or something views, so everybody can start looking at her crazy. Like, wait a minute. How are you an advocate, and you got Uncle Suge on your channel, and you know everybody told you that them kids was babies, those little girls were babies, and you know he was a grown man, but you have him sitting up there on the panel anyways. And then the crazy thing is, they're playing Sonetter's video, and Apostle says, I can't believe Judah said that Uncle Suge is not a pedophile. What does Suge do? Does Suge say, oh man, well, you know what, I need to apologize to Judah for accusing him? Nope. He sat there and he got little and he got that guilty looking face, and he didn't say nothing. He tried to change the subject. Now he going right back to talking about Kwame Brown and all this other. No. These hoes flagged my video, flagged my channel, got it struck. So I got 2 weeks to build up more evidence. So when my channel come back, it's over. And I guarantee you, you're not going to hear no explanation as to why Queen Stone is an advocate for Uncle Suge, who she knows got 2 babies pregnant. 2 of them. I used to live in Euclid. There are plenty of women around there. If you're 19, there's plenty of girls around there in your graduating class. You can get one, or you can get a girl a degree below you, or 2 years below you. How did it wind up with 2 little girls? How? I'm from Cleveland. I used to live in Euclid, so I know where this fool. I know what this fool's area. Matter of fact, the one dude I told you about, the house, his cousin also used to live in Euclid, so we used to get weed from him. 2, we saw Bone Thugs and Harmony in Euclid Square Mall. They was about to jump on 3 of my homeboys. One got killed. Not by them, I'm not saying. Right? E.T. Yeah, Queen Stone can't say nothing about me. Nothing. Because she was a strong supporter of Brother Polite. Strong. What did Yuckmouth say? Yuckmouth 3GP. Yuckmouth life. What did she say? I never missed a show of HOK ever. I was always tuned in every single day. Which means what? She was a supporter. All that stuff that they talking about, they don't like Brother Polite this, but I don't know Brother Polite. The only time I talked to Brother Polite was through I texting him because he hit us up on Instagram. That was like twice. And that was like, what, a couple of weeks ago? What can you possibly say? But guess what, Queen Stone, and you all heard Nandy's video, right, where she lying. What did she say? She said, me and I got syphilis. We got 3 kids, so they must got syphilis too, which that's stupid. I'm touching kids. Okay, I met me in a school working with kids. They don't let pedophiles be around kids, so that's a lie. 3, she said that I got raped in my behind. Okay, I ain't never been with no man, so that's a lie. I've been with my wife for almost 20 years. I had a whole bunch of women before that, so that's a lie. What other lie? I was not 25 when I was born in 1982. It's 2023. That would make I 41 years old. Dum dum. I was born in 1975, so that makes me what? 48 years old. Dum dum. Me and I are 6.5 to 7 years apart. When I met she was 25. I was 31. Dum dum. Queen Stone, you a dum dum. Yuckmouth Nandy, you're a dum dum. That's why y'all got to get together and make lies so y'all can get these barrels off you. But that's not gonna stop it. No. We gonna aim it right at you. And I'm not talking no gun barrels. I'm talking figuratively about, we're gonna start trying to figure out what's going on over there with this little group of deviants. Ahmed said, Judy Panamera, she has lost that hole in the throat cigarette voice. I mean, no, that was Nandy. But Nandy and the Queen Stone, they work together. Go look at the mods. Matter of fact, first off, Israelites don't even go over there because every time they go over there, they get blocked. Shout out to my brother Jay Snake the Great. He told we were on Lions Den today. Shout out to JJ 7000. He was like, yo, why am I blocked over there? She was like, I didn't block you. He was like, well, there must be one of your mods. Of course. The little deviants, they don't like Israelites. Why? Because the Most High is against deviant behavior. And they want to live that filthy life. All of it. And they want to put their filthy lifestyle on everybody else. No, I'm sorry. No, me and I have been married, for a long time. 18 years. Ain't been no domestic violence. Ain't been no filth, no fun, no filth. Nope, none of that. Okay, we don't live like that. We're civilized people, so you can't say nothing. We're actually activists. We work with kids. Our house is the house where all the kids come to, and their parents know that these kids are safe in our house. They get fed. They come over here and take naps with our kids. They have a place to play and run around and be kids. And they want to come out and play in the little swimming pools. They can go do that. Okay? Our house is the safe house. I guarantee can't no kids go to these people's house. Look how they act on the internet. Somebody about to get touched or raped. You better believe it. You better believe it. And Matt said, I stopped messing with Nandy when I found out she was a witch. But she's not the only one, so is Queen's Throne. And so it's like, they're not the only two. It's a whole bunch of them. And we know what encompasses with witchcraft. Blood. They're blood. They're not healers. They're not shamans. They're dealing with tarot cards and sacrificing this and blood, that. And you got to make a sacrifice. And that don't mean you got to unalive people. It could be a child. You can put your child up and take away your child's virginity. Guess what? That's a sacrifice. Like I said, where's her videos at? Where are these videos up against Uncle Suge? There are none. He gonna be sitting up on the panel, kicking it hard body with them, which means what? They're liars. Dawson said, "I didn't hear Queens don't say that." Oh, you was talking about someone else. Yeah, I got you. That was yuck mouth, crackhead yuck mouth. I just said, I always supported Sister Nandy and Queen's Throne, but Sister Nandy talks crazy about me from time to time, right? And don't even, that's all. Listen, these people are screwed up. I hate to sound like Nepal, but when Nepal be like, these people are sick, to an extent, she might be included too, but these people are sick. And they think that being this way is normal. They're so used to living a filthy, uncivilized lifestyle, they think everybody live like that. No, everybody ain't like that. It don't matter. Being from the hood is no excuse to act like an uncivilized cave beast. Because I come from the hood too. And I'm not out here acting a darn fool. Okay? I'm not over here promoting filth. Okay? I'm not over here touching kids. Right? I'm not over here dragging people's dead babies. I'm not over here doxing. We had never even heard of this type of behavior until these weirdos came in. Right? So you know, this is why people are turning against them and they don't know what to do. And hey, you know, hey, look, I get it. I just said, yeah, Sister Nandy said a lot of what due to this thing. Yeah, Sister Nandy said, or sister, but she's not our sister. Okay, ain't no. First off, she's an abomination to Yahweh. And the crazy thing is, you know what? You have people over there acting like they really believe in the Most High. When Nandy talks about the Bible like a dog, just like the rest of the deviants. So how do you sit there? You might as well go listen to Son of the Blaspheme. That's where she come from, anyways. HOK. And I'm not, you know. And Son of it wasn't blaspheming until Nepal put that in his head. Remember, he wasn't even dealing with the Bible. He was promoting the witches and warlocks, the polites, the infidijis, the weirdos. The only Israelites you saw was like Divine Prospect, my brother Hebrew Perry, Mighty Hebrew, you know, Zion Lex. You know, there's only a few Israelites over there. You know, it wasn't deep like that. He wasn't really pulling up the Bible when Nepal got over there. That's when he started the blasphemy, because she started doing it. So then he figured, well, if she's doing it, then I'm going to start doing it. Right? But how can any of them talk about Psalm letter when Nandy does it too? She come from that chat. She was donating. She said she used to reach in her pocket and donate to them, to him, and talk to Psalm letter on the phone. So there's some hypocrites. How you gonna castigate Psalm letter when Nepal, with Yuckmouth Bug Life, when Yuckmouth Drug Life 3GP is a chat rat who's to support financially and watch and support HOK Senator every single day. Not because Senator wasn't teaching, he was just a cameraman. It was the witches and warlocks. That's what they like to hear. And Matt said, she has a nasty mouth on her, but usually when someone attacks you and you don't attack them, that's a sign of a hater. Yeah, it's a fact. Yeah, it's a fact. And listen, everybody know. Listen, I'm gonna say it again because this doesn't mean because you have multiple baby daddies that you're a nasty, filthy woman. I'm not gonna say that because this is just what happens because this is the times we live in. There are brothers out there that got kids all over the place. Me and I know brothers here in Japan. They got kids in every freaking I'm exaggerating. They got kids all over the place in Japan. Now, the problem is with them is they don't see these kids, they don't support these kids, they don't give them no money, they don't visit them. Okay, now we don't support that, right? So we're not going to blame the women for having multiple baby daddies when there's men out there that are doing it too. But what I'm saying is, right, because sometimes, you know, hey, right, sometimes the woman might have a dude she's been with for a long time. They had a baby. They break up. She be single for a while. She meets somebody else. You know what I'm saying? They get together. They have a baby. You know, things didn't work out. And then it could have been like she met somebody and then like they was probably got it on and then she just got pregnant. Things like that happen. I understand. I met plenty of women that this happened to where they're like, well, you know, this wasn't planned. It wasn't like I was out there trying to like sleep around with everybody. Like things happen. We get it. Now there are dudes that are going out there, they're doing that, but not every dude who's doing that does that. But you know what I'm saying? Yuck mouth, drug life, 3GP, got 4 baby daddies. Ring around the eyes, which suggests crack addiction. Remember what she said about my mother? Judith's mama said was a crackhead. Well, my mother ain't smoking crack no more. You know why? Because she's in a home, because she got the jibby jab and she can barely walk. So she obviously is not smoking crack now. But somebody I know is behind the camera, talking mess, laughing at her own jokes that are not funny, smoking crack. Then when the picture come up and you see that she's smoking crack because her eyes are all black, got raccoon eyes, and her teeth are all chipped up from that crack pipe, the crack stem, then Queen Stone and them want to flag the channel because her girl getting aired out. But when she was talking about me like a dog, she had nothing to say. So then guess what? You're the ops. Now we gonna get you and see how you like it when we stay on your neck consistently every time and get views off of you and your pedophile ring. And the ill thing is you got Inky over there, which is going to make it even worse because there's a lot of people who don't have no problem with Inky, but he's going to have to make a choice. Brother, you're going to have to make a choice. Show my brother Green Flowers. You're going to have to make a choice, Inky. Brother, you can't play both sides of the fence. And Matt said, Green Flowers said, yeah, I don't like that tarot stuff. Shamans, though, are interesting. Yeah, shamans are like people who heal. They just mix herbs together and stuff or whatever. Shaman, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, sometimes they say they're dealing with spirits. Okay, whatever, you know, that's maybe true, maybe not. But let's say like here in Japan, they have like Chinese herbal, blah, 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 blah. These people know how to make like herbs and things like that or whatever. You would call them a shaman. But they're not like invoking demons. They just know how to like use herbs and things like that. They're called healers. Whatever, right? Not these. These fools is dealing with tarot, sorcery, witchcraft. They think they're conjuring the dead. First off, to conjure the dead, there has to be a medium. Y'all know what medium means. There's like the far right, the far left, and the medium. So if they're trying to contact the quote-unquote ancestors who are not here, there must be a medium. There's something that they have to... You see the movie Ghost? Remember Whoopi? Every time Whoopi would try to contact the dead, what would happen? She would get possessed. What was possessing her? They tried to make it seem like it was Patrick Swayze. No, them demons get on you, and they act like they're your dead ancestors. They're not. Those are demons. Your ancestors are with the Most High. They're in heaven. That's where everyone's spirit returns back to the Most High. And the only reason why the Witch of Endor got to see Samuel is because Yahweh allowed her to see. Because Saul, the Most High wasn't answering Saul, so Saul went to the Witch of Endor, and the Most High allowed Samuel to be seen. That's why she was all bugged out. Other than that, she was dealing with demons. So these people got demons on them. So do you think, of course, you see the way Nandy sat there and lied? She lied and said it was just lie after lie after lie after lie. Well, what do you expect? Demon. The demon's on her. A liar. You see the way she tried to frame? I said, and everyone heard what I said. There was a witch that lived across the street from my grandmother who must have been, and I knew for a fact, as y'all was my witness, her grandson, his name was Kevin, he was like, my grandmother's a witch. When she sits at the table, she's doing tarot cards. This lady was doing something, and she must have put a spell on me or something, because next thing you know, I'm sleeping, and I see something that looked kind of like, I don't know what I was looking at, but when I woke up the next day, I was shivering because I know I remember what I saw the previous night before sleep. Maybe like a year and a half, 2 years, these, like, I don't want to say like audible voices, not like schizophrenia, but like kind of like a whisper, like a whisper. I don't know. It's really hard to describe to people who don't know what I'm talking about. But it's kind of like a whisper, like you know, right? So it would always be like telling me to do evil stuff. But what do these demon possessed blood drinking weirdos, child molesters do? They try to frame a narrative. Oh, you was thinking gay thoughts. Oh, okay. Well, also, do you know that these demons were also telling me to knock out old ladies? Am I an old woman beater? No. They're telling me to shoot up schools. Do I ever shoot up a school? No. They're telling me to do this, kill people. Am I a killer? No. But when they say be gay, now all of a sudden I'm thinking about gay stuff. You see what I'm saying? But that's the demon for you. That's what demons do. They don't take time off. Study the Torah. Demons don't take time off. Bob Marley said it best. He said, demons don't go on vacation, and they don't take breaks. You know that woman's possessed by a demon, and you know that who she's associated with, they're all possessed by demons. That's why they're selective in who they attack. They just want views and attention. They don't care about nobody. How can they? They got demons on them. Right? They chose the dark side. They chose the evil. Right? So evil don't fight against evil. So that's all cap. They're not saying nothing about Suge. Nothing. He over here trying to get clout chasing Kwame Brown, a basketball player. I don't even know why Kwame even paying this fool any attention. Somebody, I think it's Kwame Brown, has a channel up with Suge's daughter in it, and it looked crazy. And I'm like, I started getting angry. I'm like, yo, man, why do you always mess with people's children? But I don't know if Kwame Brown did it. I'm assuming. I may be wrong. But somebody has Suge's daughter up on the internet on this channel saying that Suge is a deadbeat and the girl's talking crazy about her dad or whatever. And I'm like, yo, this is wild. Like, why is this little girl why are they messing with this little girl? And guess what? I heard that Suge be messing with people's kids, putting their kids up. I think there's a guy called Carsino for Life. He's a music industry dude. Apparently, Uncle Suge is messing with his children, putting his children up on the internet. Now, do you see what I'm saying? We don't. It is like community. We don't deal like that. That's filthy, inward behavior. Demonic. Demons. And that's why they are all demons. Birds of a feather flock together. Pigeons don't hang out with eagles. And poodles don't hang out with pit bulls. All right? Goldfish don't hang out with sharks. And believers don't hang out with heathens and knuckle draggers. Civilized people don't hang out with Cavebeast. Right? They just don't. What? Hey, shoot. I know I'm quoting the New Testament a lot, but I'm sorry. But I mean, hey, Paul had this right. What does unrighteousness have with righteousness? What does righteousness have in common with unrighteousness? Nothing. You can't. You're not going to get along. You can't. If someone's living a foul life and you trying to live right, you're not going to get along. You're going two different directions. But these heathens all get along. Why? Because they're all involved in the same business. Sexual deviancy and living a Cavebeast life. Right? And they have a lot of people fooled, like Sister Aaliyah Muhammad. Aaliyah Muhammad, she's a good sister. She might not be aware of yuck mouth drug life, 3GP. She not be aware that this woman claims to be a gangster disciple. I feel bad for the gangster disciples that this woman who lives like this even put their name out there like that. You know, they can catch a RICO charge. Like let me tell you again. They can catch a RICO charge. Oh, you're part of the gangster disciples, and you're talking about killing people. So on, Simon. You said you're gonna kill Judah Nazareth's sister. You're gonna send some gangster disciples to kill Judah Nazareth's sister. Really? So when they get when the police round somebody up and put a RICO charge on them, they might not even be doing anything. But you got this fool on the internet, Yuckmouth Mandy, talking about she's a gangster disciple, putting everybody at risk. Why would you be doing that? Either she lying or she just plain stupid. Went on live and said, if y'all go watch the video before this, listen to her. Went on live and said, I will send somebody to kill your sister and put her in a box. Cause I'm a hardcore gangster, I'm a gangster. And she had said, I'm a GD, gangster disciple. If y'all remember the video that got flagged, when I brought my passport out, what did it say? It said Chicago, because that's where we was at, living. She said, I and Judah ain't married. On the bottom of my passport, it said to be married. Like, what is good? Right? Thank you. See what I'm saying? She said it. Putting out death threats on the internet. Well, how dumb can you be? Like, yo, these people graduate high school? Like, I'm a college dropout, but I have enough sense to know you don't get on the internet and send out death threats. Like, and then talk about you're a gang member. Like what? Where do they do that at? Where do they do that at? You putting everybody in danger. You're basically you acted. Wait a minute. Look how deep that is, y'all. Yeah. Wait. Hold on. Y'all don't listen. What I'm saying. Listen. Hold on.
What? What the fuck?
You get online and you claim you're a gangster disciple, a GD from Atlanta. Watch this. Deviant said, she said she was going to send you a box with her in it. Yes. Yuck mouth, Mr. Mandy with no ovaries said that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is what we're dealing with. Low-level chicken farmers getting on the internet, talking that street stuff, and clearly if they would come from the streets, they would know you do not get online talking about killing people. Sending gang members, by the way, to kill people, to kill my sister. I'm a public figure, fool. You have got to be on crack to be doing something stupid like that. Now look at this. Hold on, y'all. You gotta look at it like this. Either this woman is incredibly stupid, or she a snitch, or like a government agent. Why would you even put that name out there? Try to get them people hemmed up. The people that are in the gang that probably ain't doing nothing. They ain't probably never did anything to anybody. You're putting them. You're gonna have the FBI looking at them. Oh, what? The gangster disciples in Atlanta? Okay, let's keep an eye on them. Now, let's say that somebody did commit a crime. Now, I done call the FBI on Nandy for threatening her sister-in-law, my sister, life. Tomorrow she's gonna send some gang members, right? And she's talking about I like a dog. And listen, my wife is a mother and a wife, a businesswoman and an activist, right? And you're talking about killing her sister-in-law, my sister, online. You're putting the gangster disciple members' lives in danger, because when the FBI starts to look at the gangster disciples in Atlanta, thanks to Yuckmouth Mandy, now if they find out a crime, guess who's going to prison? They are with football numbers due to who? Somebody's big mouth. See what I'm saying? And Matt said, she not gangster. She ain't want none of Sister Noble. Now they cool. In fact, and Sister Noble came over here, and I'm not mad at that sister, but Sister Noble has to come over here and talk about this guy called Black Sun all day long. I don't know Black Sun. I only seen the videos of Nandy talking about him like a dog. I know he's from SVDL. I don't know anything about this brother. I knew that Sister Noble was going to come over here and start talking this long, old, drawn-out story about Black Sun. We don't know this brother. And now, since Nandy is not believable, we don't believe nothing. I don't believe nothing she say. I can't trust anything that comes out of her mouth, because she sat there for like half an hour, and spread lies on me, talking about I got raped, that I'm touching kids, I got syphilis, I was underage, this, that, and the other, so forth and so on. Blah, 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 blah. And it was just going lie after lie after lie after lie. Now I just don't believe nothing that comes out of Nandy's mouth or anybody from that group. I don't believe none of them. I don't believe it. I don't believe they was molested. I don't believe it. Y'all can believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I think this is just a ploy, just to get views off of Brother Polite, who they supported years ago, wholeheartedly. I don't believe it. I don't believe they got violated. Some of them, yes. Some of them, no. The ones who are uncivilized Cavebeast and Witchcraft, there ain't no way your butt was molested. And now you're into Satanism? I don't believe it. Because that means you're getting your children. You're getting your children touched and their innocence taken. There's no way you was a victim and now you're living like that. No. You was out there hoeing as a little kid. That's what was going on to me. That's what I believe. Y'all can believe they was victims if you want to. I ain't seen no victim ever act like this. Never. Victims don't have selective advocacy. Oh, I'm gonna go at Brother Polite. What about Uncle Suge? Oh, well, you know, hey, I'm gonna have Inky on the show. We're gonna talk about Song Netter. What about Uncle Suge? You know, Judah's wife is she has syphilis. What? Yeah, Simon. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Who gets on the internet and says stuff like that? Who? What gangster do you know? Gangsters don't get on the online talking about sending death threats. They just go do that. But that's who people want to hang out with. That's why I should report it to the FBI. Yeah, you know what they should do? They should take her channel down for good. She should be off YouTube forever. She ain't doing anything good anyways. All she's doing over here is talking about people all day. That's it. She ain't doing no good for nobody. Just talking about people with her camera off, fugly as all get out, and talking about people. It'd be one thing if she was actually cute, talking all this mess. But, you know, looking like Lou Gossett Jr. mixed with Danny Glover, mixed with the Chucky doll, that's not popping. If you look like that, you shouldn't be talking about nobody. You should be humble as hell. You should be more humble than Moses. Like, oh, well, you know, my face looks like a burnt ass cheek, so I ain't gonna be out here talking about nobody. I'm gonna just be real humble. No. Every show she live streaming and laugh my ass off, I can do it. Yo, what are you talking about? Can you imagine, like, even take it? Can you imagine, like, first of all, that's why you know she ain't got no man. What man gonna just sit there and listen to that foul mouth all day long? Who can listen to that? And then she had the nerve to say, all four of my baby daddies. Why do you have 4 baby daddies? Why aren't you married? You're 50-something years old. Why aren't you married? Settle down with a man. Cooking and cleaning. Rubbing his back. Watching some Netflix. Chilling out. Relaxing. You know. Why aren't you doing that? Why are you online sending death threats to people? Talk about how gangster you are. That's not gangster at all. At all. Why aren't you doing that, yuck mouth? Drug life? Are you high? You're still smoking that shit? You did a good job by reporting her ass to the FBI. And you need, and if her shit stay up, you need to report it again. And keep showing clips of this woman over here messing with everybody. That's why I'm about to find Black Sun and be like, yo, bro, we already got it, bro. We're going to send and be like, yo, all this woman do is talk about crazy to people, and YouTube allows it. Y'all not listening. How is YouTube not getting on Nandy? Her shit don't never get flagged. They never say this violates YouTube guideline and policy. You're cyberbullying people. She can't cyberbully me because y'all saw what happened to her. Destroyed. I made one video. It was over. Queen's Throne felt some kind of way and probably flagged the channel, her or whoever, or Nandy or whatever, the little moist bots over there. They saw Nandy got roasted. In 1 hour, it was over. All that poop talking, all them that fabrication, all them lies, it didn't mean nothing. Once them pictures came up, and I started clowning that grill, clowning them crack eyes, them crackhead eyes. Make it, yo, Senator was rolling. He was like, you killed Nanny. And everybody in the chat was rolling. She couldn't have that. So what does that tell you? Their team ain't strong enough. Your arms ain't long enough, fucker. We don't believe you. You need more people. We don't believe you. You're not a victim. You're a slower, a bangtail. You was doing them drugs, and you was letting everybody hit. You was letting them boys who lived that lifestyle run up in your raw. You caught something. They had to remove some parts from you. You're mad because my wife got ovaries and got everything intact. You're mad at Nepal because somebody chose her over you. You're mad at every other woman because they're real women, and you're very masculine because I broke it down medically. If women get their ovaries removed and uterus, the estrogen level goes down and the testosterone level goes up. That means what? You become very, very manly. So you're going to have a woman who's not like other women, like, you know, like I, Kiana, FSK, Zion, Night Queen, even Kara, Shalomi, Carla, Karima, Nepal. These are womanly. They're females, not the GDs come kill you. Bruh, what kind of man was? Yo, word, Leo. Well, Yak Daniel, we already know, bro. We already know about you, bro. You know, we already know about you. Listen to this, y'all. There's a guy called Ya Daniel. I don't know why he even has Ya in it. He must have meant to put Yag. This fool said he wants a bunch of African women so he can sodomize them. He didn't say have sex with them. He said he wants to just sodomize them. And I remember everybody on the panel kind of like got quiet, like it was like the strangest. It was like, what? Who even thinks like that? Like, why? First off, why are you even comfortable saying anything like that around anybody? Oh, I just want a whole bunch of women so I can put my thing in their butt. What? Like, what? What? Bruh.
What? What the fuck?
Look, he had to say it fast. The white guy didn't even believe we even heard. What man would say, I want these African women so I can put my thing in their butt? And all of them. He didn't mention nothing about the vajayjay. He said he wanted to put his thing in their butt only. Who says stuff like that? Well, Cavebeast, knuckle draggers. Did you wonder why Yahweh get rid of these dudes and send these people all by themselves, or you know, isolated? And now you got to ask yourself, y'all think Queen Storm is cool? Well, you got to ask yourself, well, shoot, if she's hanging out with Nandy and them deviants, what is she doing? Now, I'm not making fun of her if she was violated because it's not funny. But apparently, according to Queen's Toilet, she said that she was pretty much violated by multiple people. And that's sad if that did happen. Very sad. And that ain't right. And I hope that those people are in prison for it. I really do. I'm not one of these wicked, we're Israelites. We ain't cave beasts like them. Those people who did that, if they did that to her, they should be in jail. Under the jail. But I don't think they are. And I think I'm not sure, and I don't want to like quote Senator wrong, but Senator mentioned something about like, he don't believe it because these people are not in jail. And you got to ask yourself that. Why aren't they in jail? And Matt said, she's a Gullah Geechee, GD, Black Panther, feminist who taught herself voodoo. Stop it. Brother, Matt, thank you. How are you? Wait, you're a Gullah Geechee, a gangster disciple, a Black Panther, a feminist, and a voodoo witch? Really? That doesn't make no sense. Really? You're all that, and you're on the internet, and you're talking all this gangster mess. You know you ain't doing nothing for nobody, and you ain't gonna do nothing to nobody. Why you even coming online? You need to be off the internet. I hope the FBI ban your YouTube page off the YouTube forever. You don't need to be on here. You're a liability to our people, if you're even our people. And if you're not our people, you don't need to be around our people. Mislead them with your sexual deviance. There ain't no way in heck you should be having 4 baby daddies, 50 years old, calling men POOZIE niggas. I'm trying to keep it clean. Pussy niggas. Which, first off, you're a female. Well, I think you're supposed to be a female. Like you once was a female, right? That testosterone kicking in. It's just sad, man. We live in a sad. This is just it's sad, man. It's very sad. But you know, this is what we got to deal with, man. You know. And yeah, so if you don't see me on my channel, it'll be in a couple of weeks. I'm trying to build this one up. So y'all please like and subscribe, please. I appreciate it. Because we're going to have to ask Dr. Inky a question. Brother, what are you doing over there, bruh? Now you know. You can't say Inky. Now somebody contact Inky and tell him, hey, watch. No, never mind. You know what? No problem. I'll make the video. I'll send it to Saw Metter and he can play it. What are you doing over there, Inky? You can't just talk about polite. They're doing it too. They're doing it too. That's why they're making videos. Blah, 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 blah. What you gonna say? You can't say nothing to me. Nothing. There's nothing you can say. This is why the Israelite community is turning against you. We don't believe nothing these fools say. Why? Because they're sexual deviants. And anytime you see a chick say she's a witch, then you already know she's doing something sexual and nasty. Whatever it is. Whether she busting it wide open for everybody, or she making her kid do it, or she touching kids, or however it goes down, if you're into witchcraft and sorcery, it involves blood and sexual activity. So what's going on here? What are we talking about? That's why Mr. Randy don't have a uterus, because she was doing something, living a foul, nasty life, and the Most High got her, and now she's basically a man. She don't even have ovaries or a uterus. And that's why she's so mad at Nepal. Hey, anybody can say anything they want about Nepal. Yeah, Nepal got a whack doctrine. Yes, she's Lex Vortex Jr. in her doctrine. Yes, that's whack. Right? Yes, she's a blasphemer. Right? Yes, she's a... wait, let me say this real quick, too. I always wanted to say this, too, real quick. Hold on, y'all. This is where it starts getting spooky. And I'm going to let y'all go. But we got to ask ourselves this. I talked to Summit yesterday. Because I let him know, hey, basically, hey, look. Summit can put up any video, say what he want to say about me. Me and him go back and forth all the time. Right? That's just what we do. That's like me and JJ 7000. Right, me and JJ, we go at it, but we still got love for each other. When the Crawford Spence fight, that's my brother. I'm like, oh, hey, bro, hey, hook my brother up, watch for free. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Deviant, right? But I hooked up with the JJ 7000. Shout out to my brother JJ 7000. JJ and Kareem and them, they don't know about Queenstone and them. They don't know. They don't know that these are the sexual deviant circle. They don't know. But they're going to find out on my channel when I get back on my main channel. Or if this one picks up to like 200 subs, that's all I need. Let me get to the topic. So I go on Facebook, and I'm going to tell you, man, hey, man, the Most High is great. I'm not a prophet, and I ain't saying I'm a prophet. I'm not a prophet. I'm a teacher of the Torah. That's it. And I'm a servant of Yahweh. That's it. Right? I ain't no priest. I ain't no prophet. I'm just a servant of Yahweh, a Torah teacher, and I'm happy being that. A Mashayak just means one devoted to the Torah. That's it. A contemplative one, a mystic. Basically, a Messiah. Basically, that's what the real meaning is, excluding the offices of king and priest. Right. Other than that, it just means one devoted to the Torah. Right, or Yahweh. So I contact, well, something he had messaged me and I didn't read it. I didn't see it. So when I finally saw his message, you know, it started off bad. You know, he starts calling me names, you know, whatever, right? We kept talking, it cooled down. And it was like, basically, it was like, yo, Judith, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, my dude, you're like saying some like heavy, like wicked stuff, you know, right? And I'm like, yo, so are y'all, right? Because, and this is where it gets problematic with Nepal. My only issue with Son Letter is he blasphemes the Most High. If, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like Son Letter already said he's not Kemetic. So when I'm banging on Kemet, he shouldn't care because he's not Kemetic. He don't practice that, right? Now, things that's dear to him, like his kids, his wife, things like that, I would never disrespect them. I don't care how mad I am at Son Letter. Son Letter knows that I was raised right, that I'm not a cave beast. I'm not going to talk about his wife, and I'm not going to talk about his kids, no matter how angry I am at him or how disrespectful I get to him. His loved ones, that's off limits. We don't do that. Only the knuckle dragon people do that. Son Letter don't even do that to me no more. He don't talk about I no more. He used to, but he don't. We stop. We don't. There's a line we don't cross with each other. So he messaged me a while back. I didn't. You know, I get so many messages. I don't come across them, right? So I came across Son Letter's message, right? So I responded to him, and he responded right back directly, right? So it started off bad, you know. He starts calling me names or whatever, but I was like, hey, look, you know, in the Torah, it states off that, you know, if people are angry at you, returning fire at certain people, it don't get things accomplished, right? So once Son Letter once Son Letter saying that I came in the right spirit, he calmed down, and we began to talk like men, and you know, him and the pause business, I don't get into that, right? That's their. I leave that alone. That's nothing to do with me, right? Son Letter says, contact Nepal or DM her, right? And I'm like, nah, you know, because she said some hurtful things. He's like, and I don't really, you know, I'm just telling you the basic. I ain't about to tell you our conversation. I'm just telling you little things. He's like, I'm like, nah, man, you know, Nepal said some hurtful things, right? Because I was beat, and I ain't talking about spanked. I'm talking like beat. We were like beat to the point where white folks took us out. Yeah, we were in foster homes. We were underweight. We wasn't eating, you know, beat, and he would beat up my mother. Right? So we just grew up with just getting beat. Our dog was getting beat. Our cats were getting beat. Everybody was getting beat but him. Right? So Nepal makes light of it and starts talking. She always, you know, she brings it up and like says little things or whatever, right? And this is where it starts getting spooky because it's kind of like Nepal, like, yo, how you sound like yuck mouth Mandy with no ovaries. Right? You're like over here like dragging or talking crazy about babies. I was a baby. I got punched in the nose as an infant by my dad. My grandmother was afraid to even, my grandmother and mother were like too ashamed to even tell me. They're like, yo, you know your father punched you in the nose when you was an infant because he was jealous because I was getting attention from my mother. So when Nepal be talking crazy, I'm looking at her like, yo, like what? Like, yo, this is nothing to laugh at. Just like it ain't nothing to laugh at if any child gets beat or violated. That's not funny. Why would you even do that? So I'm like, nah. I told Son Letter, I'm like, nah, you know, right? Then I hit up Son Letter. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna hit her up and see what's going on and see if I can talk to her like an adult. She wouldn't answer, and I'm like, you know what? Cool, fine. So I went back, told Son Letter. No, I told him first I'm gonna call her or hit her up on Facebook. She didn't answer. I told him, I was like, she's not going to answer. It's fine with me. Because what she said is pretty much unforgivable to me. Right? And this is why I said what I said about her. I never would have even came out and said nothing, but she wanted to come out and make fun of me again for getting beat. Right? Abused. And so she didn't answer, and I had nothing really to say to her anyways. Right? Because she blasphemes the Most High too. At least I can talk to Son Letter normally, where he don't try to play the victim all the time. So the reason why I'm saying this to say, I always rode for this woman, Nepal, as her brother. But now it's kind of like the lines are kind of blurred because it's kind of like she sounds like she's like a part of like the Queen's Throne, Yuckmouth, Drug Life, Uncle Suge, you know, Yag Daniel, Leo, Kara crew, like, you know, uncivilized Cavebeast. I'm sorry to switch up, but this is just how I feel. I feel like it's like, you know, like none of them can talk about each other because it sounds like they're all doing the same thing, right? You know, Brother Jeremiah has pulled up a post of DePaul putting up a thing about how she's a medium and then a sorcery. Well, wait a minute. What's the difference between that and Yuckmouth, crackhead, and her foolishness and her witchcraft? There's no difference. And again, we're going back to what? When you're involved in witchcraft, it is sexual. And I ain't talking about sexual between a husband and a wife. I'm talking about illicit sex. Something ain't right. Can't get right sex. Things you shouldn't be doing sex. That's witchcraft for you. There's nothing good and pure about witchcraft. So I don't believe any of these women talking about, any women that says that she was molested or blah, 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 and she's over here in witchcraft. That's a lie. I don't believe it. How can you? I don't believe it. A person that studies psychology and worked with kids, I've seen broken kids. Kids that got touched. Kids whose mamas was on heroin, on crack. Kids who had cavities in their teeth and would cry because their mom couldn't afford to go to the dentist because she worked at a factory somewhere that wasn't paying her hardly anything. And they wanted me to be their daddy because I was the only man in their life. I'm just a teacher. But they wanted me to be their father. Can you be my daddy? I'm like, you know, that would mean being with your mama. And no, your mama ain't living right. But I love the kids though. Right? When I left New York, they were crying. Ask I. Because I was the closest thing to a father many of them ever had. So I'm just saying that to say, like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, then you get yuck mouth crack addict talking about Nepal. Nepal this, Nepal that, Nepal this, Nepal that, Nepal this, Nepal that. Well, yeah, but there's a lot of things we don't agree with Nepal, and I wish Nepal would repent and stop this because when you're like gutter butt, like crackhead, yuck mouth, you don't ever want to be on that level. Never. You don't ever want to be seen as a sexual deviant like these weirdos, 4 baby daddies and STDs. Come on, man. Like, what are we doing? What are we talking about here? Good night, boo. I had to hug my baby. Good night. You know what I mean? I'm here for my babies every day. My babies come in and say good night to their some dudes. I ain't saying no names. You know, they like kids, but they don't like their own kids. And when I say like their own kids, I don't mean like that. I mean, they're not around them to hug them, make sure they're safe. But I am. I'm trying to be a good husband and father, and then we get these gutter butt Negroes on the internet talking crazy about what I'm doing. No, I'm sorry. Just because you live in a filthy lifestyle don't mean everyone else does. You're a cave beast. The Most High called us the gods, which only means judges, magistrates. That's all that it means. But a cave beast can't be a god. You're a cave beast. And then you're dealing with witchcraft and sorcery, then you're doing something with children, or you yourself are involved in foul sexual behavior. And that's just what it is. There's no way you can deny it. We already know witchcraft is and sorcery. You ain't fooling nobody. We don't believe you. You need more people. So I'm saying off to say, Nepal, I do sincerely hope that one day you do sit back and think to yourself, I am better than yuck mouth, crackhead Mandy with no ovaries. And do better. Because you know better, do better. Repent. You can do it. You know the Torah. These cave beasts don't know the Torah. There's no chance for them. None. There's no hope for them. They ain't never going to repent from the false stuff they did. Never. You can repent. Don't ever be a cave beast. Don't ever be on a low level like them. Most of the, like I say, most of the women that come around, people always shout out to Sister Zion Facts, who just start, Night Queen, all them, they didn't been around a whole lot. But look, people love them. They're ladies. I'm talking to Nepal now. Nepal, what you said about me, I just, it's just, man. I'm a real advocate for children. A real one. And it's not funny. And it's not cute. But maybe one day you'll repent, and the Torah says don't hold grudges. If you're an Israelite, like a real Israelite, a practicing Israelite, and I ain't talking about no freaking religion like these old goofy witches be talking about, because we know we don't deal with religion. If you're a bloodline Israelite, then you know the Torah says thou shalt not hold a grudge in your heart. Right? Now we're angry at each other. But I hope sometime in the future, I hope you do repent. And for the ill things that I've done, if I hurt you, I will apologize. I told you already. When the picture, if I still don't know if that's you or not, but chances are it looked like it wasn't you according to other people. So I'm like, you know what? Majority rules. They got it. And I said I apologize, and I did. Now, you did say, you know what, Judah? No, you made a little sub attack at me again. So why are you acting like crackhead Nandy? You're better than that. That's why she's jealous of you. She's jealous of you because you have your ovaries. She's jealous of you because you have a nice body, and I ain't being lustful. She's jealous of you because you're pretty. She's jealous of you because you're feminine. She's just mad, angry at the world. She's mad at I because she should say, Judah's bringing up eyes, panties, whatever. Wait, okay, wait a minute. Yeah, but you clearly saw there was no melted Snickers in my wife's panties. Of course, crackhead Mandy is not going to show her underwear because you already know what it is in there. Look like a nuclear site. Okay, and then but shark stains and everything up in that joint, and you know it. It looked like someone dumped an ice cream cone, a chocolate ice cream cone in them drawers. She ain't gonna cut that camera on and show nothing about no panties at all because she used to be a woman, but not anymore. So she's mad at I. Why? Because I has a feminine voice. She's a lady. She wears skirts and dresses. She covers up. People respect her. So she mad, but not the manly chicks with the deep voices and the testosterone. They don't like real women, unless they're the butch. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Like, who says stuff like that? You think I'd be married to I if I was like, man, I'm looking at her like, man, you don't get away from me with your ghetto self, hood booger. What in the world? I'm too sophisticated to be around a woman like that. What man? What sophisticated man that will listen to a foul-mouthed heathen like that? Light this bitch up. Light this motherfucker up. Man, they don't want to listen to that. Unless you a low down Uncle Willie the drunk type nigga that can't get no woman, you'll settle for that. But ain't no man that could get a real woman gonna listen to that. Bruh, stop. Yeah. Look, everyone clown her because she's a clown. She needs to put on the big shoes, the big Ronald McDonald shoes, and put on the big red nose because she's a clown. A straight up clown. And her whole crew. They're all the Ronald McDonald crew. You got Grimace, Ronald McDonald, the French fry guy. You got the whole squad. The whole squad whack. Manly ass chicks and moist ass dudes. Yo, what in the world is going on here? What in the Baphomet Jones is going on up in this joint? You know what I mean? Bruh, how are the women masculine and the dudes are moist? Please, make this make sense. Yeah, this is crazy. What are we like? What's this? This is madness. Bruh. She needs some. Well, that's that testosterone. When your ovaries get removed, you are literally a man. Like, it's just. If she's GD, why is she on the net? Well, right? Internet banger. Right? She probably wear her bandana when she typing. Yo, yuck mouth. You wear your bandana and throw out gang signs when you're on a computer, don't you, yuck mouth? Yo, hey, you know what killed it? You know what killed it? When I said her teeth, the only thing gang banging about yuck mouth is her teeth. You see her teeth over there throwing up gang signs. That's why my channel got flagged, because them teeth. That's the only thing gang banging in yuck mouth's life. That's it. Them teeth tossing up gang signs. That's it. Okay. The top row is one gang and the bottom row is another, and ain't nothing but a constant war in that mouth. That's why her mouth's so damn filthy. I saw that death. Pull the ass, nigga. That's one tooth killing another tooth. Pull the ass, nigga. Yo, the tooth over here smoking the other tooth pack. I'm smoking that molar pack. What? You see that front tooth, that fake front tooth? That front tooth, the leader of the top row, that's the gang banging teeth. You know what I mean? An OG gold tooth up in this joint. You know? This shit is wild. And then you saw the bottom. The bottom was straight throwing up gang signs. Like, bro, like how your teeth throwing up gang signs? Oh, let me guess. You're gonna send them teeth to kill my sister. man, get out of here, man. Stop it. This is absolutely, this is madness. But with that, man, I'm gonna let y'all go, man. But yeah, man. Hey, man. I is not a street woman. She's a businesswoman and a mother and a wife. So no, she's not gonna argue with no foul-mouthed hyena. No dragon-mouthed baboons. No, she's not gonna argue with you. Nope. You made a death threat to my sister and said you're gonna send your gang member friends, which first off, you must stop on the more crooked ass teeth, to kill my sister. So I called the FBI on you as I reported you and sent the clip to the FBI. That's what she did. Why? I don't have to abide by your rules. You just can't just sit there and just talk about. You mean you can if you want to, but you effed up when you said you're gonna kill her sister-in-law. You effed up. So I reported your ass to the FBI. You should be banned off YouTube forever. Trust me, you won't be missed. I don't think anyone's really gonna give a darn right. No, where's yuck mouth, gang banging mouth. Maybe she just get off the internet and go find a job or something. I don't know. But anyways, we got Dr. Inky coming up next. We're gonna see what this brother got to say. And if he remains quiet, you already know what it is. I'm sending it in to Submitter. You know what I mean? Because we got too much hypocrisy going on around here. You can't be an advocate for children hanging around witches and warlocks who do sexual rituals, drink blood. Oh, how about this, y'all? Wait a minute. Y'all do know that these witches it does require blood, right? Let me ask you a question. If these hoes is doing rituals that involve blood, it wouldn't be that much of a stretch to say that possibly adrenochrome, right? These are supposed to be victims, right? And victims like to hurt other people because they've been hurt. So would it be a stretch to say that these manly ass chicks is out there drinking adrenochrome? Is it a stretch to say that possibly they might be allowing grown men to fondle and mess with their children? I mean, is it? Or is it possible that they could be doing this? Because they're selective advocates and selective outrage. Let me ask another question. Again, green flowers and mats. If you have just put a one in. No, just tell me, because maybe I'm bugging. If you have a child that's 13 years old, my kid's going to be 13 next month. My kid doesn't even have a monthly yet. You have a daughter 13 years old. You find out there's a dude, there's a grown ass man that's able to go fight and join the U.S. military or go to college, and he's sleeping with not just one baby because they're babies. Y'all remember Tupac's song "Brenda's Got a Baby"? Brenda wasn't 8 years old. Brenda was a young teen. That's a baby. Deviant said, "Yep. Isn't it like drug to people who do that? Yeah, it's like a drug. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. They're not going to come out and say that's what they do. They're going to disguise that and act like they're an advocate when actually they're looking for the next victim. They should tell you in a minute, and they'll look you dead in your face with that old demonic possessed ass eyes. I ain't know Israelite. Yeah, we know that. You're a sexual deviant. That's what you are. Yeah, we know. You possessed by them demons, and demons don't ever do good, so we know your ass is doing something wrong." Jeremiah said she got jumped at the GED. Man, you know what she was doing. Choo choo! All aboard! Okay? That's how you wind up with 4 baby daddies. That's just the baby daddies. What about the other dudes? What about the cracks? Right? Ain't that right? What's wrong, Queenstone? Because you was there in the chat. Because you might have been the one that flagged my channel. Did I hit too close to home? Was there something wrong? Did I say something wrong, Queenstone? Huh? Did I say something wrong? Oh, hold on, y'all. Watch this, y'all. Hold on. I'm trying to see something. We're going to see if YouTube tries to flag me. And I'm going to show it again. We're going to see if YouTube tries to flag me because she's sending y'all death threats and they know it. They know it and they ain't doing nothing. And this will be called the FBI too. I didn't. I did. I told her, you know what? When I hit up YouTube, I showed them we contacted the FBI. Why? Because they know that Nandy is sending death threats and talking crazy, but they don't care because she might be monetized. So YouTube don't care. No, don't leave. Y'all might want to see this picture. Let me go see if YouTube flag this. Flag this. Hold on. Uh-huh. Hold on. I want y'all to see this. Yeah. And I want y'all to see if YouTube is working with these people. If they monetize, I'm talking about people sending death threats. We're going to see if Nanny's channel is still up. And her whole channel better be down because it's a death threat. They kicked off VS for 3 years off of YouTube for getting in a fight that had nothing to do with YouTube. Y'all remember VS? She came to my channel one time. Hold on. So how they gonna kick her off of YouTube for 3 years for fighting? But Yuck Mop over here sending off death threats. So she gonna kill my sister. And if her channel's still there, I'm saying her channel better not be there. It better be gone. She needs to be banned off of YouTube forever. Here, yeah. Now go ahead. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Watch this, y'all. Yeah. It's a fact. YouTube is selective. Hey, listen. When they hit us back, we had the screenshot. When they hit us back, they said, yes, the automated bots and the people are watching. When we appealed, usually appeal takes 12 hours. 12 to 24 hours. They came back within, 30 minutes? Which means what? They didn't review anything. So they might be monetizing off of somebody sending death threats. So that's why the FBI needs to do some investigation in YouTube, because there are people in YouTube that work with people outside of YouTube and make sure their channels stay up while they target other people's channels. I'm on my 10th channel right now. You said I'm about to do that right now. Yeah, do that, Debbie, Jeremiah. And Matt said, Nanny looked like a drug dealer on You Got Served. His name was Emerald. I remember that. I was watching it a few weeks ago. Watch this, y'all. Watch. We're going to see what happened. Why somebody's feelings got hurt. Remember, these booger wolves, these old manly-ass chicks think they just go around talking crazy about people and ain't nothing supposed to happen. They ain't going to try to fly. And that's why when my channel come back, hey, it's a wrap. I ain't stopping. Yeah. Queen Stone, you mad? You mad because your homegirl? Yeah. This is who is talking crazy about people on the internet. Right here. You see them gangbanging ass teeth? This is sending death threats, talking about she's gonna get my sister killed by gangster disciples. Right, YouTube? This is who y'all, if that channel up, we contact the FBI again tomorrow. That she needs to be banned off of YouTube. Get her off. Cyberbullying. If my channel's not restored, we're still calling the FBI. And we are trying to get legal procedures because they always targeting people's channels. Everybody sees it. Everybody watching. Yeah, look at her gang banging ass mouth. The only gangster disciples is those teeth over there spread apart. This is who said she's gonna kill my sister. She can barely even see it because she's high on crack. Now this ain't cyberbullying. No one's cyberbullying her. She sent a death threat to my sister, YouTube, and y'all monetizing. So that's why we call the FBI. Y'all need to be sued. Sued. A class action lawsuit. Y'all target people's channels that ain't bothering nobody. I'm not over here sending death threats to people. I'm not streaming at other people's live streams all day long. I'm not out here spreading lies like these degenerates are doing. Right, YouTube? You hit me with, listen, when I got struck, it said cyberbullying. You mean to tell me that this T-Rex mouth hooker gonna send death threats out talking about killing my sister, and YouTube ain't got nothing to say about it when they said that automated bots and people were watching? FBI, y'all need to do some investigation on YouTube, because clearly there's some employees in there who were working along with this trial mouth even. Now you mad, Queen's Throne? The only thing gangbanging about her is them teeth. You mad? Tell them why you mad, son. Because y'all masculine anyways. Tell them why you mad, son. This is the one who's out here sending death threats to people. You're going to kill my sister, Dandy? Huh? You're going to send the gangster disciples to kill my... That's what you said, right? YouTube, y'all support this, right? This sending death threats to kill people's sisters, that don't violate YouTube guideline and policy, right? Y'all not going to do nothing about that, right? Got it. That's why my wife called the FBI. Y'all need to go. See that gold toothless? Look, it's throwing up a hand sign, a crip sign. Okay, this one right here is a crip. You got a BD, a GD, and then the blood's under here, and the folks over there. And here's the Black Panther right over here, and them old black ass eyes. You mad? Hit me with another flag. She sent a death threat out to kill my sister. And YouTube knows it. And they kept their page up. Yeah. This is who threatened to kill my sister. This is who's talking about Black Sun all day long. This who talk about Solar Mind all day long. This who talk about Sameter all day long. This who talk about Nepal all day long. Right here. This is who Yag Daniel support. This is who Leo support. He got a ranch over there. He over there now too. This, bruh. Really? Really? Westside Sponge Cake. Renata. Thoughtbox. I study psychology. Oh, okay. Can you please explain then why this woman has all black eyes, jammed up teeth, and got STD and 4 baby daddies? Can you explain that in psychology? We'd like to know. You mad, Queen's Throne? Maybe you was doing that too. Maybe I hit too close to home. Was you out there bopping around too, Queen's Throne? Because I know you flagged me. This hooker was live. Huh? Selective outrage. That's right. That's why we're gonna get you. Oh yeah, we're gonna get you. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, cyberbullying. How am I cyberbullying when I'm not subscribed to you? I don't watch your channel. I don't know what you're saying to me unless the people come to me and say, hey, look, this is what Nandy's saying about you. And then they show me audio clips of what she's saying. And then I respond back. And then these old manly ass hookers say that I'm cyberbullying them. How am I cyberbullying when you're talking about me every day? You're talking about Black Sun every day. You're talking about Sam Metter every day. You're talking about Nepal every day. What's the other, the African woman, the other one, Juju. You talk about Juju because she's a cutie pie. You talk about her. Okay? But you're talking about all these women that are cute. But you sound like what was Denzel's name in Training Day? Remember he told Jake, ow, 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 ow. How you talk about anybody you look like that idea? Come on, I ain't gonna say it. You already looks like The Grudge. You're like, come on. Yo, you can't talk about nobody. Never talk about anybody in your life. What's wrong, Chris Throne? Did that make you angry? Was you bopping around too? Hopping from D to D? Do you have multiple baby daddies too? Because you was not living the right? Something wrong. What's going on here? Y'all not living right. What's going on here? Y'all into witchcraft. Witchcraft don't seem to be helping you. How come Satan ain't helping y'all? Huh? Y'all want to call YouTube, we call the FBI. Well, my wife did. And Matt said she looked like the kid that was tapping on the fishbowl and Finding Nemo. Yo, I mean, I'm just saying. Look at that, right? Look, we are not even subscribed to her channel, but YouTube gonna hit me with bullying when this woman talking about me every day. Yeah, ain't that right, YouTube? Y'all watching? That's what we call the FBI in y'all. We need to get some of y'all employees fired. Y'all do know this is why that one dude went up in the Google headquarters shooting, because people getting tired of your shit. YouTube looking real nefarious right now. It's looking like y'all might be a part of some kind of ring too, some type of network that y'all target only certain people, and y'all let other people live while they're over here talking the most craziest, foulest stuff that you ever heard of, sending death threats and messing with people. But y'all ain't got nothing to say about that. But my channel, I want y'all to see my channel's flagged, my main account, because these manly hoes said that I'm cyberbullying a dinosaur mouth chick or man chick, man bear pig, who mess and talk crazy about everybody, violating YouTube guideline and policy about cyber stalking. She's subscribed to my channel right now. Yeah, I sent that last video in to the FBI. They can hear Nanny talking crazy, so they know we ain't lying. Now, YouTube, what y'all gonna do? I want them strikes lifted off my channel because second off, the other strike I got was me going in. Do y'all know that YouTube struck me because I made a video called Fruits of the Spirit? And I wasn't talking about nothing crazy. All I said was, yeah, I don't agree with Paul's teachings, but Fruits of the Spirit sounds like a good teaching. They flagged me for that video. But Quash was like, why would they flag you for that? I don't know. Why couldn't they let Nandy send death threats? And then they want to hide behind lawyers. I know, right? Isn't this wild? How you gonna talk about somebody when you come on, man? You already know what it is. We don't even need to say anything. You already know what it is. This person shouldn't be saying anything about anybody at all. Never. Matter of fact, this person needs their lips sewn together. This is crazy. Crazy. Don't talk about anybody. Be quiet. Don't talk about anybody except for yourself. Get them teeth fixed. Get off them drugs. Stop sleeping around and take care of your body and get that STD up out of there. Get the men's DNA somehow out your body. And then go tell Queen Stone to do the same thing. And tell her to stop supporting pedophiles. Of course, that's not going to happen. You know, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. With that, man, all praise to Yahweh God. May Yahweh put a curse on these wicked people. May the very worst happen to them. And may they know that is because that Judah Nazareth put a curse on them. May Yahweh make them call out. However he sees the judgment, may he judge them sooner or later. Whenever he has decided to do it, may he get them good and get them good. And may he also protect me, and may I get them and get them good. And with that, all praises to Yahweh God. Y'all be safe out there. Thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe and share if you can. We need to get these subs up because this might become the main channel. And hey man, keep the commandments, man. Don't be a knuckle dragging heathen, a blood drinking Satanist like these manly ass chicks drinking baby blood and testosterone. And with that, man, all praise to Yahweh God. Shalom, we out.